Hi everyone, on this video Miss Baker is going to take you through something called a histogram. This is quite a common question along with things like cumulative frequency, so definitely worth having a look at this question.
Right, in case people don't know, the histogram looks like a bar chart, but it actually is completely different. With a bar chart, the height of the bar tells you how popular it is. So a bar chart would have a height of 20, a height of 16, a height of 20.
Yeah.
But with a bar chart, these groups would also be equal. For a histogram, we say, because the groups aren't equal...
What do you mean not equal?
Like that's got a width of 20, that's got a width of 20,
oh,
that's
I
got
see
a
what
width
you mean.
of 40.
Yeah.
So because the bars aren't equal width, people start criticising a bar chart and they say it's not really representative because this is a much wider group. It should look like a wider group on the picture.
Oh, I see what you mean, yeah.
So what we say is, okay, rather than the height of the bar being the frequency now, the area of the bar is going to be the frequency.
Oh, okay.
So the area of each bar has to equal, whatever that is, the area of this bar between 20 and 40 has to have an area of 20.
Okay.
The area of the bar that goes between 40 and 60 has to have an area of 16.
Oh, okay.
And the rectangle that goes between 60 and 100 has to have an area of 20. Now, the problem here is there's no numbers on the y-axis.
Okay.
I don't know. For this first rectangle, I don't know what the area is meant to be.
Right.
So I can't find that. But for the second rectangle, I can. Because for the second rectangle, that's got a width of 20. And I know the area should be 20. So an area of a rectangle is base times height. So 20 times something has to give an area of 20. The height must be 1.
Oh, okay.
So
I was thinking like,
point,
what? Oh, okay.
Yeah, if the number stays the same, it's going to be 1. So 20 times something gives you numbers of 20. So that's going to be 1 there, which means that each of these little dashes is worth 1. So each little tiny box in between must be 0.1.
Yeah.
So now I can go back, use the data type provided in the table to complete the histogram. I actually haven't got to fill that box in. I could do for fun.
Yeah.
It would be the area. It would be fun. It would be 4 times 20. So that would be 80.
Yeah.
But there's no points for that, unfortunately. It wants us to do the actual graph bit. So we want an area of 16. Now, you know the width has to be between 40 and 60. So it's got a width of 20.
Yeah.
So you imagine you've got a box that's got a width of 20.
So it's going to be...
The area has to be 16.
Times by 0 point something.
Yeah, it's going to be a decimal. So let's work out what that is. 16 is the answer we want.
Yeah.
So divided by 20, it's 0.8. And then you can always just check that if you're not sure. 20 times 0.8 does give you an area of 16.
Okay.
So you want the height to be 0.8.
Oh, okay. I've never seen this before.
Yeah, so this is in higher tier GCSE.
Okay. It's not actually that tricky though.
No, it's not. It's just you need to know what a histogram is. And then it's just areas of rectangles, really.
Yeah.
It is also in AS Maths, but if you're not doing AS Maths and you haven't done higher tier GCSE, it's obviously something to them. But it will be...
So that's the same size as this one?
It's the same...
Oh, but it's wider.
Yeah, because these two bars have got the same... They would have the same height in a bar chart, but because it's wider, it's going to have to be shorter to get the same area.
Okay, yeah.
So it's between 60 and 100. So the width of the bottom is 40. We want the area to be 20. So again, we'll do 20 divided by 40. Yeah, good. It must be a height of 0.5.
Yeah, cool.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it goes all the way across to the 100.
That makes sense. Cool.
So you'll find questions like that on Maths Watch as well.
Okay, so just a reminder that you can find the resources, the mark schemes, that question that Miss Baker just went through on the VLE under the task called PD Paper 1. And the file is called Example Maths Questions. Okay, see you on the next video.